Hello, everyone. In the world of anime defenders, assembling a team of meta units is crucial for achieving victory. Among the elite, certain meta units stand out as the best of the best, each excelling in their specific roles. These top-tier units are meticulously ranked based on their meta types, ensuring that players can craft a balanced and formidable team. Whether it's the unparalleled offensive power of attack-type units, the impenetrable defenses of tank-type units, or the indispensable support provided by healer-type units, knowing which units are at the pinnacle of their categories can significantly enhance your strategy and gameplay. To maximize your team's potential, it's essential to enlist these top-ranked meta units. By carefully selecting from the upper echelons of each meta type, you can create a synergistic team capable of overcoming any challenge. An optimal team composition might include a blend of the most powerful attack units to deal massive damage, resilient tank units to absorb enemy assaults, and versatile support units to heal and buff your allies. This strategic balance ensures that your team is not only strong, but also adaptable to various battle scenarios, making the difference between triumph and defeat in anime defenders. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking meta units in anime defenders. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of tier list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. A very small portion of the audience is subscribed to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos. Thanks. The meta units in this tier are in order from top left to bottom right: Admiral of Ice and Bloomer. In the world of anime defenders, not all meta units live up to their name. Some, unfortunately, fall into the D tier category and should be avoided at all costs. These units, despite being labeled as meta, provide no real benefit and can hinder your progress more than help. It's puzzling how they even earned the meta title, as they are the worst of the worst and should be spun away as soon as possible. Investing time and resources into these units is a mistake, and players are better off focusing on more viable options. On the other hand, certain units stand out as essential additions to any player's roster. Admiral of Ice, for instance, is a crucial asset for leaderboard runs due to his ability to apply slow to enemies, making him an upgraded version of Rukia and Grey. While he's a must-have for serious competitors, it's wise to avoid rolling for him if the current mythic banner is subpar. Similarly, Bloomer serves as an excellent farm unit, much like Pink Rockstar, but is notably easier to acquire. She should be a priority among non-mythic units until players can secure Boki, ensuring a solid foundation for resource management. The meta units in this tier are in order from top left to bottom right: Warrior Princess and Cursed Fighter. When considering meta units in anime defenders, it's important to recognize that C-tier units, while not the worst, are generally not recommended due to better available options. These units have some niche uses but won't significantly aid your overall game progression. They offer limited benefits and in most cases should be avoided if you aim for optimal performance. Take Warrior Princess, for instance. She is a full AoE map wipe unit with impressive damage output but lacks additional utility, preventing her from being considered absolute meta. Similarly, Cursed Fighter serves as a solid debuffer, particularly useful in infinite runs. Despite these specific strengths, both units are not great and only function as minor improvements to your character, making them less favorable choices in the long run. The meta units in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Elf Wizardess and Carp. In anime defenders, B-tier metas are units that fall into an average category. They offer decent performance and can be particularly useful for beginners who are just starting to build their teams. While there are superior options in the higher tiers, B-tier units are not entirely without merit. They can serve you well initially, providing a solid foundation until you can acquire and upgrade to more powerful units. It's advisable to use these units as stepping stones, helping you progress through the early stages of the game effectively. Among the B-tier units, Elf Wizardess Frieren stands out as a full AoE unit when evolved, boasting impressive DPS similar to higher-tier units like Garp. Frieren is a strong candidate for your second focus among mythics, offering significant value for her tier. On the other hand, Carp is renowned as a meta-ground unit with extraordinary DPS and a vast AoE when fully evolved. He is considered one of the best mythics in anime defenders and should be your primary focus. While both units are beneficial, Garp's capabilities make him a particularly valuable asset in your lineup. The meta units in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Flame Dragon King and Pink Rockstar. In anime defenders, A-tier units offer great alternatives if you're struggling to obtain those elusive S-tier characters. These meta units are still strong and highly capable, though they might not be the absolute top performers. If S-tier units are out of reach, A-tier units are excellent choices, providing outstanding performance and being a valuable addition to your team. The relative accessibility compared to the rare S-tier units makes them practical and reliable options for building a strong lineup. Among the notable A-tier units is the Flame Dragon King, recognized as the best burn mythic in this tier list. Similar to Sukuna, he counters regeneration with his burn ability and delivers solid overall DPS, making him a formidable contender even in his unevolved form. Another standout is Pink Rockstar, known as Bulky, who excels in money farming. Despite her rare appearances on the banner, Bulky remains a meta unit due to her exceptional utility in generating resources, proving her worth as a strategic asset in any player's roster. The meta units in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, the Cursed Knight and Cursed Prince. In the world of anime defenders, the S-tier units stand unrivaled as the pinnacle of power and strategy. These elite units are the epitome of strength and versatility, making them essential additions to any team. Among these top-tier champions, the Cursed Knight, known as Igris, reigns supreme. As a mythic unit, Igris dominates the battlefield with devastating full area of effect, AAOE attacks, capable of one-shotting almost any foe when evolved. Additionally, Igris inflicts damage over time, DOT, ensuring that enemies continue to suffer even after the initial onslaught. Possessing Igris is a game-changer, cementing his place as one of the most sought-after units in the game. Another formidable presence in the S-tier roster is the Cursed Prince, Sukuna. Sukuna excels in applying bleed effects to enemies, which not only causes continuous damage, but also hampers their ability to regenerate health. While Sukuna is undeniably a powerhouse and a key meta unit, it's worth noting that he shouldn't necessarily be the primary focus of your team composition. Instead, Sukuna shines as a crucial support unit, working in tandem with other heavy hitters to maximize battlefield control. Securing Sukuna for your team provides a strategic advantage, making him a valuable asset in any high-level play. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.